Porta brought her red-haired mistress, Sophia, home. Wrapped around her in the front hall. Walked her up the stairs. Into our first place.
He's just a useless mutt I bought. Who cares if he sees?
I stood outside the door. I could hear the bed creaking. The two of them laughing. I clenched my fists till they bled.
Galler's forcing me to go back. I run the north.
I lost my nerve. This woman was darker and crueler than I'd thought. I crawled back downstairs like a beaten stray. Next day, they set me up. Said I'd stolen Sophia's necklace. Correa slapped me across the face. Each word cut.
If you live off stolen coin, your sister dies slow.
I shoved past them and ran out of the castle. Then I thought of Arya and dragged myself back. Found the necklace stuck in the bed frame. Thought I could prove I didn't take it. Portia just wrote.
This time, I'll let it slide.
She labeled me a thief. Permanently. The truth didn't matter to her. To her, I was born to be scum. The rage burned through every last scrap of patience I had left. No more pretending. I sketched the two of them kissing outside the inn that night. Paid a courier. Sent it straight to Katerina. That evening, Portia came home. Katerina was in the great chair, face like thunder. I stood off to the side, head down, then slowly let a sly little smile creep across my face.
Portia! Did you really bring that shameless horn into your marriage bed again?
Portia caught cheating. Mother and daughter blew up in the great hall.
If you don't produce a grandson within a year, I disown you.
Portia got beaten down by it. She stormed upstairs in a rage, kicked me in the gut, slapped me twice across the face. The old me would have taken it. Watching her come unhinged like that, I actually laughed.
What the hell are you laughing at?
Daggers in her eyes. I wrote it out. I'm just the neutered dog you bought. It's only reet and broken mutt for the boss to beat his dogs. It's the way of things. A dog only gets to laugh. He doesn't get to cry. Her face went dark with rage. She snapped that I was lower than a stray. Slammed the door. Gone. That's when I figured out the game. In public, keep playing the broken puss otter. Behind closed doors, I'd be her worst nightmare. That same night, Sophia showed up again. I eavesdropped and almost lost it. They were hunting whoever had drawn that picture of them. They suspected an old creep named Tarlin who ran a brothel. Thank the gods. Not me. A few days later, poor Lola got a message. Her face went stone cold. She slipped out with a dagger hidden on her. I tailed her the whole way. She got cornered by Tarvin in a private booth at the Blood and Sand fighting arena. The old creep forced spiked wine into her and started groping her.
All that fancy training? Useless.
Get your hands off her, you sick bastard!
Grabbed a wine bottle, smashed it across Tarvin's skull, blood everywhere. I slung half-vanchinist Portia over my shoulder and got us out. We holed up in an abandoned mill. When she came to, her voice was softer than I'd ever heard it.
Who are you?
Joker. My name's Joker. I rasped it out, then turned and vanished quick into the dark. Got home and stashed the mask. Portia came back in the middle of the night, kicked me square in the gut, and told me to get the hell out. Like always, I played the obedient dog. But when I was eavesdropping, I heard Sophia ask her who saved her. Portia stayed quiet for a long time, then said she didn't know who it was.
But I didn't hate him. He actually reminded me of my old man. Made me feel safe.
But she didn't hate him. Said he actually reminded her of her old man. Made her feel safe. I almost laughed my damn head off out in the hallway. That smell she liked? It was horse shit and rust from me. I'm your goddamn husband! Next day, I took a janitor job at Blood and Sand to lay low. Then one afternoon, my boss told me to clean the VIP lounge on the 3rd floor. I pushed the door open, and my brain shut down. My mother-in-law, Katerina. Shit. What was she doing here? Sharon, private room manager, rounded up the staff to work as masked escorts. Drink and chat with rich, noble ladies. I grabbed a dog mask, thought I was safe. I walked into the room and almost had a heart attack. Katerina was sitting right there. Drunk out of Katerina's mind, she lifted a lazy finger straight at me.
I'll take this loyal little dog. My lady, he's mute. Mute is perfect. Quiet. I want him.
No way out. I had to stay. Her friend left for the next room with a man in a lion mask. The flirty moans kicked in immediately. It was just me and a dead drunk Katerina. She stood up, swagging, and leaned right into me, pushing me into the dark back room and shut the door. She yanked me down to sit, then plodded straight onto my lap. Her warm, soft body, smelling of wine, pressed down on me. I went stiff all over. Push her off? My cover's blown. Don't push? This is just... Fuck. Just as I'd made up my mind, thinking, screw it. The mask's on anyway. Katerina suddenly pulled the mask off. Drunk, she muddled if I was feeling stuffy. And there it went, the mask, hitting the floor. The light in the room fell right on my pale, frozen face. Dead silence.
You? Kaelin?
A scream, a slap. My whole face went noon. You disgusting piece of trash. She scribbled and shoved a note in my face. Breathe a word of this to anyone, and you and your dying sister disappear. Get out. Don't ever let me see your face again. I bolted. Sharon slipped me some coin on the way out, totally confused.
Lady Katerina has never acted like this with anyone.
I stared at the money. Fear and frustration tangled. I shoved it in my pocket and ran back to the castle. The second I stepped inside, the air was wrong. Katerina and Portia were sitting in the great hall, stone cold, both of them murderous. Porcilla saw me and came at me like an animal. Hit me harder this time. Snatched my notebook and wrote,
Now you're not just mute and useless. You're a cheap whore too?
Catalina's voice was ice.
Broken, worthless freak. Should have thrown you out long ago.
Portia lost it.
Kneel. Beg me to forgive you, or I tear up our contract and put you and your dying sister out on the street.
Kneel. Beg. What had I actually done wrong? You people drove me to this. You never treated me like a human being. Her mother is the one who pulled me into a back room and put her hands on me, then attacked me for it. Every bit of pain and anger detonated at once. When Portia raised her hand to strike me again, I moved. I drove my forehead straight into her chest. She crashed to the floor. I didn't look back. I ran straight out of that cursed castle. I tore through the cold wind. Burning. Fine. You want to treat me like a rabid dog? I'll teach you what a dog's bite feels like. A cruel plan formed in my head. If we were already enemies, I was going to play this dirty. I used Sharon's coin to buy a vials of dream haze, the kind that fogs the mind, leaves you weak, desperate. Portia, you love calling me useless. You hate the thought of me touching you. Perfect. I'm gonna touch you, and I'm gonna make you carry my child. Late that night, I snuck back into the castle. Slipped into her bedchamber. She was in the bath. I crept in, dumped the entire vial into her water cup, stirred it clear, and crawled under her bed. She finished her bath, came back, drank the cup down. A few minutes, her breathing went heavy. She tossed in the sheets. Quiet, needy little sounds. The drug was working. After a while, her movements slowed. This was my chance. I crawled out from under the bed, slow, stood over the bed. Moonlight on the woman who'd ground me under her boot for months. She was lying there defenseless, nightgown half undone, skin exposed, her face flushed from the drug, lips parted, fragile and dangerous. I swallowed. Hatred. The thrill of payback. Pure, burning lust. Every doubt I had got wiped out. My hands were shaking, but I knew exactly what I was doing. My hands were on Porlia. She was supposed to be drugged senseless. I reached for her. I touched her. Then her eyes snapped open.
download and watch more on NetShort.